When buying a property, it can be a hard decision. Take these Victorian terraced houses, which happen to be situated in the city of Exeter. In the year 2013, for one of these 3-bed properties, you'd expect to pay around £169,000 for something average. Whereas a new build, you might pay around £270 to £280. But ADR Films evaluates to you, could there be a few problems with buying these older properties? Although generally offering larger room size and sometimes a good buy, but we at ADR Films just show you a few problems which may cost you more than buying that new all-built home. Problem number 1, the roof, starting at the top of course. Although the chimneys may leak and the brickwork pointing need repointing if you wanted to use a wooden fire, if not, gas central heating might have to be put in at an additional cost. But the problem really at the top is the roof, which could cost you £5,000 to £8,000 to have re-roofed one of these homes. And even if you don't want to re-roof the house yourself or pay someone to do it, the odd tile might need replacing and guttering, whereas that scaffolding could cost you a lot of money. The home in the centre here has been fully double glazed. The one on the far right, partially double glazed with a wooden front door. But like this property on the left, it is fully wooden windowed sash, where the sashes might need replacing, or the wood might need repairing due to rot, or just even the cost of repainting each year could cost you a lot. So evaluate to yourself, do you want to be spending out on double glazing at many thousands of pounds? Drainage and water inspection. That could be a costly job in very old drains in an old Victorian street. These may have been replaced, but that could cost you a lot of money if they haven't been. Ropey brickwork can be also a problem. And poor pointing. Take inside this Victorian property. Rising damp can be a problem, and plaster falling off the walls due to there never being any damp course put in. You could have some injected fluid into the brickwork and pointing. This could cost a lot of money also. The average kitchen that we see in the modern home today is all completely fitted units. But when these Victorian houses were built, the modern unit in the kitchen was something unheard of. So if you wanted a modern kitchen in an older style house, think what that could cost. A good £6,000 we at ADR Films believe. The skirting board, door frames and woodwork in the older Victorian property could have been painted with paint containing arsenic. So replacing all that woodwork could cost you a lot of money too, if you don't want to be breathing in poisonous paints. Not forgetting things like carpets. At several £100s a room, this could soon eat into the budget of running an older property. This home has recently been rewired. Although if you've got the old-fashioned round Bakelite electronic switches, the whole house may have to be rewired, costing a good few £1,000s. The chimney breast leading to the fireplace. If the chimney breast brickwork pointing needs replacing to stop fires happening, or your house burning down, that could cost quite a few £100s. you would have to pull off all the plasterwork and repoint the chimney breast. Although a more favoured method now is to have the fireplace as a feature look place, where you could put in an electric fire. But installing that gas boiler to run the gas central heating and water could cost several thousands of pounds. Also think of loft insulation to insulate your older home. So we at ADR Films say, don't rush into making a decision, but think clearly before you buy an older style property, as you could be in thousands of pounds worth of mortgage, extra borrowing, just to keep the home up to a habitable standard. Also, the last considering factor of buying that older Victorian terraced house, as any old home, you have to consider, if you are buying on a mortgage, will your mortgage company even lend you the money for an older property? With banks and building societies offering regularly to the first time buyer of a new build home